Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another reading, and this reading is going to be on Bia, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. We gonna get down to the gist of things, okay? Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications, okay? So let's start off with Nicki Minaj. How does she truly feel about Bia? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. How does Nicki Minaj truly feel about the rapper Bia? Okay. So I do feel like she feels like Bia is very talented, intelligent. The King of Swords is here. This talks about when somebody's intelligent, could be truthful or whatnot. Honest person, okay? Also a person that doesn't really have a lot to hide, okay? So that's how Nicki kind of feels. She does have her guard up with being, you can see in the cards because the Eight of Cups is here. But the King of Swords, that talks about when you view somebody in a high regard. Okay, somebody that's truthful, talented, intelligent. Okay, so she does view Bia in high regard. Okay, but she doesn't fully trust Bia. Okay, the King of Cups is here in reverse, and the Eight of Cups is here. This talks about withdrawal. So this talks about like eventually Nicki is not going to, she's taking a liking to Bia, but eventually she's not going to be super buddy. Okay. It's almost like, this is still business. I know how the game works. Okay. There are tweets out there of her saying certain things to Cardi and showing Cardi mad love. And I'm sure Nicki saw those tweets. And I'm not saying Nicki is jealous of her showing love to Cardi, but it's almost like, I know how the game go. Okay. I know that, when a person's on top or when a person is hot, everybody wants to collaborate with them. Okay. So with that being said, she does have her guard up, and there is the moon card here, which talks about anxiety and fear. So it's almost like she doesn't want the relationship she has with Bia to end up like it did with Cardi, Megan, a cash doll. People that, she had taken somewhat a liking to, and then they kind of switch. Or Megan Thee Stallion, okay? So she does have her guard up with Bia, but there is, the energy that she does like her genuinely and thinks of her in a high regard, okay? So let's see. How does Bia really feel about Nicki Minaj? Bia, how does she really feel about Nicki Minaj? Okay, sees her as successful. The 10 of Pentacles is here. This talks about seeing someone as successful. Okay. We also have the Empress card here in reverse. This talks about sometimes Bia could get easily attached to people. Okay. This talks about somebody that has a personality trait of codependency. Okay. That's probably why she didn't want to piss her boyfriend off, okay? And there is an opportunity for them to collaborate again. The Four of Cups is here. This talks about, contemplation, seeing what's going to happen in the future. So there is the opportunity for them to collaborate again. We also, have the Page of Pentacles. This talks about life cycles, moving forward. And so it does look like they both do see each other in a positive light. Okay. I also do get the energy though that Nicki does feel like Bia could be a little bit naive or easily influenced. Okay, that's the energy I'm also picking up on here. The Empress card here, this talks about somebody that's kind of codependent on others, easily influenced, can believe people easily. And, after the whole situation of how Pharrell just completely did Bia's career, I can believe that because it's like, I don't know what Pharrell was telling her, but she should be really suing that man. He had her career in the palm of his hands, and he just did not know what to do with her, okay? And she labeled Top too. So she was on RCA. I guess now she's on Epic Records, or she still has a partnership with RCA. But it's just like, Pharrell really dropped the ball. I'm really tight about that. Okay? So, they both see each other in high regard. Okay? But there is energy of being guarded. Okay? And we all know how Nicki feels about these female rappers. We don't have to say it again. Okay? So let's see. How does Cardi B feel about Bia? Cardi B. How does she feel about Bia? Okay, so she feels like Bia is sneaky. The Seven of Swords is here. This talks about working strategically, looking at somebody that could be deceitful, sneaky. So she feels like Bia is going to use Nicki Minaj. That's how Cardi B feels. She feels like Bia is going to use Nicki Minaj. The magician here in reverse, it talks about manipulation, okay? And then, the Six of Swords, it talks about forgiving, moving on. There is an energy where her and Bia, there is like a disconnect now. I don't know if Bia has been saying things about Nicki behind the scenes, because she did say like, oh, I've heard some things behind the scenes about you. She said that in the live. So it's almost like Cardi B doesn't fully trust Bia now. She feels like she's sneaky. The Six of Swords, this talks about willing to forgive and move on. So it's almost like the same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. Like, I don't fully trust you and I don't fully like you. But for the sake of charting music, I will collaborate with you, okay? And then the Nine of Wands here, she's kind of watching her, seeing how she moves, okay? It's almost like they have talked behind the scenes, her and Cardi, okay? That's the energy I'm picking up on, and it definitely looks like Bia might have did something or said something in regards to Nicki behind the scenes, because Cardi's kind of looking at her sideways like, well, that's not what you were saying a few months ago. You know what I'm saying? There has been tweets being pulled up. You know how people do, okay? People are pulling up tweets and stuff about what Bia has said in the past. And I think Nicki probably knows about it, okay? But Cardi ultimately feels like Bia is going to use Nicki Minaj. Hopefully that's not the case. How does Bia feel about Cardi B? How does Bia feel about Cardi B? Yeah, there is disharmony. There's a lot of conflict between them now. Okay? The Lover's card is here, okay? Well, it's in reverse actually on my side. The Lover's card is here in reverse. This kind of talks about disharmony. The Eight of Wands is here. This talks about imbalance. So there's an imbalance in the relationship. The Five of Wands, this talks about conflict. Okay, so it feels like Bia might have said some things or acted away behind the scenes, and now she's acting completely different now that she's with Nicki Minaj. That's the energy I'm picking up on. So it looks like Cardi B doesn't fully trust her, and there is conflict between them. The Death card, she's like, I'm starting a new beginning, okay? The Death card talks about when you're, starting new, you're purging. You want to do something different. So, not Cardi B, it kind of feels like this feature is a new beginning for her, okay? It's going to take her career to a new level, okay? She's going to get more recognition, okay? So let's see about this. Will Nicki Minaj mentor Bia? Nicki Minaj, will she end up mentoring Bia? Nicki Minaj, be a mentor to Bia. I feel like there's gonna be a shift somewhere in their relationship. Okay. Um, there's the devil card here talks about attraction. So it's weird. It's like they're attracted to each other. I don't know if I think it's like a flirtatious vibe. I don't necessarily think that they're sleeping together. And then we have the judgment card. This talks about when people kind of criticize you or are very critical of you. So it's almost like I don't think their bond is going to be super strong. I'm being honest with you. It's going to be a shift in their relationship. The Tower card is here. This talks about a tower moment, okay? A transitioning happening. So I do feel like there's going to be a shift in their relationship, okay, in the future. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. It talks about, impulsiveness, a lack of direction. So it doesn't seem like Nicki is going to mentor her right now. It's going to take some time. There's going to be a shift in their relationship, and it's not going to be necessarily in a positive way, but they're attracted to each other. So it's probably, they have like a flirtatious vibe right now. I don't think that they're having threesomes or anything like that, super crazy, but there's an attraction there, okay? Let's see what else. How does Asian the Brat feel about Bia getting a Nicki Minaj collaboration? How does Asian the Brat feel? Okay, so she's still waiting on her collaboration. The Three of Cups, it talks about a collaboration, friendship. So she's waiting on her collaboration. She does feel like, damn, when is it going to be my turn? Okay, because the Ten of Swords is here in reverse. It talks about betrayal. It talks about, feeling left behind. Like, damn, like I show you love. When is it going to be my turn? Okay. The Sun card still views Nicki and Bia in a positive light. So she does view Bia in a positive light, but she kind of feels sad about it. The Nine of Pentacles is here in reverse. It talks about sadness. Like, I be putting in work. I got bars. Like, why Nicki don't really pay attention to me? Okay. So she does feel a little, way about the collaboration, but she's still gonna view Nicki in a positive light, hold her to a high regard, and she's still waiting on her collaboration. Okay, let's see. How does JT, okay, because y'all were saying JT show love. How does JT feel about Nicki Minaj and Bia collaborating? JT, because if you guys don't know, JT, the City Girls did ask Nicki for a feature. So how did JT feel? She wants forgiveness from Nicki. She wants Nicki to forgive her for her past tweets, for saying certain things on social media. The Six of Wands in reverse talks about forgiveness. She wants Nicki to forgive her. Okay. Seven of Swords. She's working strategically. She's purposely still showing Nicki love and other female rappers love, so that way people don't view her as problematic. She's working strategically. Nine of Wands, still watching, okay? We also have the Magician card. This talks about planning. So it's almost like she knows that people are kind of watching her. The Barbs are watching her to see what she does, how she interacts with Nicki, and she's going to try to keep it positive. She wants forgiveness from Nicki. Okay, she wants Nicki to forgive her for saying that, she needs to sit down and be quiet. It's Cardi's time now. She said that all on social media. There's screenshots. So she wants Nicki to forgive her for that. Okay. So I might do a part 2 if you guys have any more questions. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. See you in the next video. Have a great day.